looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden, it's the Kauffie Company. The Santa's doing his rounds, fans of blankets and browns. Don't be sorry if you missed it. Kit Kat is a biscuit. It's the Kauffie Company. It's the Kauffie Company. It's the Kauffie Company. Oh yeah, baby, smell the brew. It's the Kauffie Company, and it's shipping to you. Kauffie, Kauffie Company, yeah. Oh yeah, it's the Kauffie Company. It's the Kauffie Company. Coffee,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. It is the Kauffie Company. It is 24th of January, and it's a warmer one today, Nick. The storm, the Emerson Royale storm, as you like to call it, has brought in the warmer weather. It's made it lovely and warm again. Emerson Royale has made our lives much better.
Well, no. The only thing that's going to make our lives better is young Mickey, who's in the chat. He's going to cheer you up because you have been miserable the last 2 days, sunshine. So, Mickey, tonight you need to make sure Ben is happy.
She always makes me happy. But
I'm not
Nick,
going
how
to
you doing?
spell it out, am I, Ben? There's children watching.
There is children watch. Indeed, there are children watching. But how you doing, Nick? How you doing?
Well, I'm just a bit upset, you know. People just coming in with their agendasons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But we get over it. We get over it.
We get over it. I need to make myself a coffee, but before we rattle along and we have a good chat. But without further ado, let's see who's in the chat to take us through the show. We have the two Marks. Good to see you, Sheriff. Good to see you, YouTube member. Andrew Gregory, YouTube member. Colin Crossamano saying hi, all from sunny Wales. Hey, Shemitanio. Afternoon, Mr. Ben Giovanni. I see the royal couple are running their show into overtime to make you late. How dare they? But thank you to Kate and Jim for the redirect. It really helps us out a lot. YouTube member, Tweaky. Good to see our YouTube member, the number one Agon bar in the world. Ian Ferguson, Sunshine. Good to see her. It's Bobby K. A massive, everyone send a happy birthday to Mama K today. It is Suki's birthday today. So, happy birthday to Suki. But Bobby, always welcome on the show, as you always know. We got Donut. Good to see you, Donut. YouTube member. Donut is here. We have Mark Taylor. Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. Side dancers in the house. Fiona, still the best cat eyes in Spurs YouTube. I'm going to make myself heard Sunday. Well, make yourself heard. We have Ian Ferguson saying, with that intro, all I can hear is, why are you so upset, spaghetti? It's very similar. It's very, very similar. We have Jason Bell, YouTube member. Good to see you. Big up Benji. The perfect matches in the house. Good to see you, Auntie Kate. Good to see you, Auntie Kate. Hope it is a chill place until Barry comes in and then it becomes mayhem.
Whatever.
It's all his fault. We have hope everyone in chat as well. We are well. We have my lovely Mickey's in the house. Be careful in the storm. It's windy up in the north, as we all know. It's windy, so be careful on the train. Stew Boy, good to see you, Stew Boy. YouTube member, Marcus saying hello. Daniel Turner, afternoon. At least we got a win yesterday. Yep, at least we got a win. It was a very bad watch. It was a very bad watch indeed. You have to deal with it, Nick. With Daniel Sandoval, One Love. We've got my lovely Jessie's in the house. Good to see you, Jessie. Hopefully you're well. Go and subscribe to this woman's channel. She is an absolute riot if you've never watched her before. We got Fran saying afternoon. It's a good Friday. It is indeed a good Friday. Is he still off to Fulham? King Royale? No, he is not. He has got an injury for 6 weeks. He has got a injury. You've got to be happy I'm there this evening. Are you happy, Nick?
I'm happy that Mickey is there because then Mickey will make you happy and you will be a lot more happier.
All right. That's always good to hear. We've got Paul Clark. Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. Good to see you, buddy. Squid Game fodder indeed. Paddy's in the house. Good to see you. John Stokes. We've got loads of people. It's not the North. It's the East Midlands. Potato, potato.
She's not. Yeah. Did you just say the North? She is not in the North, Ben.
Everything above the M25 is the North.
Crazy, mate. That's crazy.
Mama Kaz says, thank you all. Hi, Leo. We got what a transfer window this has been. We got Rosie's in the house. Good to see you, Rosie. But if one of my moderators could put Jesse's link in the chat, that would be absolutely wonderful. That would be absolutely wonderful.
How lazy he is. He can't even do it himself. This is outrageous.
No, the mod father has got to delegate. I'm watching. I'm streaming. I can do it. I can do it. If one of the moderators can do it, that would be wonderful. Actually, no, my computer's loading. There we do. Here we go. There it is. But Nick, what was your thoughts on yesterday? Did you have a good time with Mr. Iggy?
We had a nice Persian wrap, and the company was good.
Yeah.
So the football was shit, but there we go. So, but
yes, Jed Spence is now a doubt for this weekend's game. Let us know about. Yeah, I mean,
you make a coffee. Oh well, let's not talk about football. I have
only one call for it. We should never have sold Emerson Royale. Never had these injuries. Could really do with Emerson Royale.
No, you don't deserve him, Ben. You were against him. Your Jenderson was real. I hope. Do you know what I hope, Ben? Do you know what I hope? I hope Mickey steals your jumper. That's what I hope. What? She steals that orange jumper. Mickey, your task, should you choose to accept or not accept it, is to steal that jumper. I want to see a picture of that jumper back in the North, as Ben says.
The North.
Yeah.
Let's sign Emerson back. I'm just going to.
Are you on the bench at the weekend? Is that what you were saying?
Well, yes, Matty Kushner is on the bench. 15-year-old Matty K is going to be on the bench.
Yes, I love that. I love that, Mickey. I love that.
Non-believers don't deserve Emerson Royale.
Exactly.
Sorry, Ben.
He's a non-believer. He's trying to pretend he believes now. Unbelievable.
I'm not pretending anything. I'm just saying. I'm just giving cold hard facts.
No facts here, mate. There's no facts here.
Don't let facts get in the way of a good story. What type of jumper am I going to wear, Nick, if I've got no jumpers because Mickey's nicked them all?
Well, that's the only jumper that you own, yeah?
No, but if you tell her to nick one, she's going to nick all of them.
Yeah, and do you know what? If you carry on, I'll tell her to nick your bloody pants and your trousers as well. Yeah. And then what are you going to wear? Nothing. And that'll be whose fault will that be? That'll be your fault.
It's a real problem, Nick. It's a real problem. Nick only likes Emerson as he would have been eliminated before him in Squid Game. That is disgusting.
Disgraceful, that is.
That is disgusting.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
I'm sure I have an Emerson Royale apology form somewhere.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you haven't, you shouldn't need you shouldn't need the apology form. People shouldn't need apology forms unless they've done. They should have already been on the train, on the goat train.
Yeah. That's
what they should do. Ian Ferguson, you can get See You Later Rat on a jumper from the Red Bubble store at the Kauffie Company.
I don't think there's a jump. Is there a sweatshirt option?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
No, you can do it then.
Yeah, you can do it.
Perfect.
Good, Ian. Exactly. Hand them out when you get over it. When are you over here, Ian?
Ian is coming here in late March.
In late March?
He's here in late March.
He's not going to a game, is he?
He is going to a game.
What game's he going to?
You have to ask him.
Ian, what game are you going to? I better take that ticket off the exchange.
Yeah.
We haven't got any games in late March. We got no games in March.
No games in March.
Late March, there's no games. There's the Spurs versus AC Milan game. Sunday, the 23rd of March. But there's no other games because there's an international break.
See what Ian says. What is Ian saying? We got Bournemouth. He's going to Bournemouth, March the 16th. Oh, I was wrong then. It's mid-March.
My ticket just got sold. My ticket just got sold for that game. Sorry.
I was wrong.
I'm sure there'll be a few available.
Yeah, no one's going to want to go at that bloody game, Nick. Let's be honest.
Well, I can get Kiriaku's ticket, can't I? So
yeah.
And it's early March, Ben, not end of March.
Good afternoon, Rich. Good to see you, Rich. Good to see you, Bad. Afternoon, mine is a cappuccino with a shot of hazelnut. We don't have hazelnut, buddy. We scraped it yesterday. We scraped that. Why are you always screaming in the mic?
Because I can and I will.
It was so funny that James was spamming that for the first 10 minutes in the show.
Exactly.
Does
anyone else want money from me today? I've had my wife. I've had my kids. Anyone else want to message me and say they want some money?
I'll have some money.
You know, just ridiculous. Anybody would think I had Barclays Bank above my head? You know?
No, you're not Barclays Bank, but I can tell you something you did do. That's also your bank balance after today, apparently. That is your bank balance. Not representing the KDL at all, Nick. We're in the KDL's number. And that is the performance you put in. Lend us a fiver, Nick. Lend us a fiver. Yeah, lend him a fiver. Big up Calamari. Big up Calamari. I don't want calamari. But that's for damn certain. Play that on repeat. I'm not going to do that because that's bullying. We're not about bullying here. We're not about bullying. But Nick, what's your plan for the weekend?
I'm off tomorrow. I'm going to turn in from a bank into a taxi service. So
who are you taxiing about this weekend?
Well, the kids, obviously, little shits. Yeah. Oh, I've got this. I've got to go to work. I've got to go to a sleepover. I need to go here. Well, you got legs? You can get on a bus? No. Unbelievable. So yeah, that's what I plan. In fact, I've got to leave in 12 minutes to go and start the taxi service a little bit earlier.
Yeah. Even matters don't go down that quickly. Nick, can you correct Ben and tell him that seafood is good, please?
Yeah, exactly. It is good food. Oh, I could have a nice seafood later. I think I'm gonna have that now. It's wonderful. I know, Mark. It's gonna be even worse.
Taxi service, really, Nick? Sick of you people stealing our jobs. What's next? You opening a corner shop? Disgraceful.
Well, I was gonna say happy birthday to Sook, but her husband's a bit of a dick, so I'm not going to.
You could still say happy birthday to her.
No. I'll phone later. I'll do it personally. I won't say it on stream. I'll do it. I'll do the personal touch.
I see food and I eat it. I won't eat anything except for internal organs and oysters.
Oysters.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Oysters are incredible.
No.
Yes.
No.
What, Ben? What is it that you've got to eat? What was the thing that you had to eat, or were going to eat, or Mickey was going to make you eat, or what?
She wants me to eat scallops.
Oh, Ben, they are incredible, mate.
Nah, not touching that.
How? You just think of it as chicken breast.
Nah, not touching that.
Scallops with some pancetta. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. You're missing out, Ben. You are missing out.
Not for me. I don't like the look of them.
What do you mean the look of them? What's wrong with the look of them? It's just like a ball of meat. That's what it is.
Snails of the sea. That makes it even worse, Mark. Makes it even worse.
They're not snails of the sea. I can't believe this. Mickey, what else can we steal from Ben's house today? We're going on I'll come round.
There's quite a lot you can steal from my house.
We'll fill the car up. We'll fill the car up. And that's it. That's what we're doing this weekend. Me and Mickey are on the roll.
Mickey's not driving today because of the storm. So
what's that got to do with me sticking everything in my car?
Well, you're turning up to my house.
Yeah, I'm turning up, and we're casing the joint. I'll get a load of drivers. I'll call them up. We'll fill the vans. This sounds like a plan. You're going to come back, and you're going to be like, "Oh, where is everything?" And Mickey's going to be like, "I don't know."
Welts sees now. No, it doesn't do it for me. Doesn't do it for me.
So nice.
The smell, no. Just no.
Yeah, I get it. The smell, but there's not really a smell to it. Look at this.
My brother
Mickey will appreciate this picture.
Chicken from the sea.
Look at that. Look at that.
Doesn't do it for me.
Beautiful.
Doesn't do it for me.
Look at that. Beautiful. And look. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
See, haggis smells delicious. Haggis smells delicious. I've got a weird thing about fish that I can't kick. It's why I've always... Insects, indeed. Insects. They are
no one
insects.
Eats insects, do they? Unless you're in China, I guess. They eat insects, don't they?
Technically, here is something. If you look at the Torah, you don't have to, Nick, because I'm going to tell you. There are insects that are kosher in the Jewish religion. There are insects that are kosher. Mostly the green locust. The green locust is officially kosher.
Okay.
Matty Kushner will tell you it is, but why would you eat it? Filth. Yeah, source of protein. Daniel Levy is an insect. I would eat him to get him out. Never tasted haggis. Why does it smell like black pudding? Haggis?
Back pudding? What's back pudding, Paddy? I've never heard of back pudding.
Back pudding?
Yeah, he said it's back pudding.
King prawn.
Paddy only eats green things.
Brains are kosher as well. Brains are kosher. They are indeed. Actually, no, this is not correct. This is not necessarily correct. Depends on the animal, Matty. Depends on the animal. If you've got a kosher butcher that can get rid of the sciatic nerve of the animal without bleeding it, then you can eat the entire animal. But other than that, you can only eat from the front of the animal.
Sounds really confusing to me.
It's very confusing. It is incredibly confusing. Scallops with rocket and black pudding, balsamic vinegar glaze. He's bourgeois, this bloke.
Yeah, it's not. It's nice. That's what I mean. It's.
I only eat Lucky Charms. There used to be a wonderful pub in Scottish.
Hang on, Paddy. That's not really true. You also like potatoes.
Potatoes. I love potatoes. That's how you can tell I'm Irish from my mother's side. I absolutely love potatoes. I can't get enough potatoes. I had cow brains in a kosher hotel in Morocco. Woo!
Do you know what I think we should do? We should do a Spurs YouTube Bush Tucker trial with the eating and the drinking challenges. That's what I think we should do. There'll be a lot of views on that.
Yeah. They served bollocks as well, but I didn't eat them. Damn right.
Matty, that's too much information, mate, for a Friday
15-year-old. For a 15-year-old.
And for a 15-year-old as well, yeah. Oh, would you care to chew on some bollocks, young sir? No.
And Matty was like, nah.
Nah,
Because
fuck
Levy
off,
likes
mate.
them.
You're deluded. You're deluded.
Matty probably went Levy out when he got that. Levy out. I'd do the Nuggets easy. All right.
What nuggets? 40 nuggets? 40 nuggets? You don't want to do them. Seriously.
No, you don't want to do that. Don't want to do that.
It's not good for you.
Yes, but the world of kosher.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, Mickey's coming with
I'm just leaving
fire.
that on the stream for a minute.
I think Mickey also needs to see Ben this evening. She also seems rather angry and has some pent-up aggression she needs to release.
Oh, we just prepared that we aren't Tottenham fans on the stream and get annoyed at people for cropping. Maybe you could do that for charity. Good idea. Chewing Bollocks. That's a new show from Matt. Yes, Chewing Bollocks. Drew La La is in the house. Big up, Drew La. Hopefully you're well. Bang.
What's bang about? Bang? What? Is someone you shot someone, Tom? Did you get
maybe.
your chick king? What we all want to know is, did Tom get his chick king?
Yeah,
yes
did you get
or
Chick
no?
King, Tom?
And if you didn't, kick him out the stream.
Yeah, I'll boot him.
Was it someone in his school playground? I don't know. I don't know where this is going now. This has got a little bit weird.
Just popping in to say the bus championship is on standby, and yes, it's double decker, and relegation sat navs will be available at the Spurs shops for easier travel for next season. Thank you.
Thanks, Vindaloo. We
Thank you,
appreciate
Vindaloo.
that.
Bang Bang Chicken is nice.
Bang Bang is also very good as well.
Yeah.
Come on, Tom. We're waiting.
Yeah, we're waiting. Big up, Vindaloo. Big up, Vinders.
I
can't escape you. Hope you're well. Vinders is great. Vinders is a great laugh.
Where's Angus, by the way?
I don't know where Angus is. He's sodded off. He was texting me last night, taking the piss out of me like he always does.
Boo!
Boo!
You're
Can
the
we get
problem.
everyone booing Tom 81, please, for not getting Chick King?
Tom 81, boo.
Boo!
That's twice this week you've promised Chick King and you've denied
You promised Chick King 2 days in a row. Well, who do you think you are? Levy? Promising us. He said the Chick King was a game changer. It was a game changer. You'll see.
I don't know how they do it. Their chips are so hot. And
they're so good, though.
So hot. It's just amazing, but they're just incredible.
They're so crispy. I
might go to Tottenham just to go to Chick King, not to go to watch the game of football.
Yeah. Boo! Boo! Boo!
Yeah, don't come here with your crying emojis. You twice in 2 days, and you thought crazy.
Gunter has just joined Wheelstone. Okay.
I'm not surprised. We've got about 4,000 goalies, haven't we?
He's going to be playing for the Wheelstone Raider. No more booze.
You got no fans? Do you want some, do you?
You want some? I'll give it you. You want some?
Chick King? Don't ask Tom 81 because he doesn't.
Don't ask Tom 81.
I'm surprised you even know where it is, Tom. Surprised you even know what it tastes like.
I do love chick. What is your go-to Chick King order?
2 chicken breasts and chips. Because obviously first of all, breast is best, and second of all, it's a lot more healthier.
Yeah, it is. It's a leaner meat. That's also Graham's order, so you and Graham will think alike.
I mean, we don't, but yeah,
you do.
Not everyone that eats 2 chicken breasts and chips think the same from Chick King. Imagine that.
Boo! 3 bits and chips. I'm surprised you didn't go full Graham and say, I'm a breast man, so I'm having breast and chips.
Oh, no. Do you know who I haven't seen for a while? I'm not upset that I haven't seen this person, but Ryan Isaacs. I haven't seen Ryan Isaacs for a long time.
He was in Germany yesterday.
Well, I'm sure. Well, he won't be back then, will he? Because he'd have got banged up, surely.
Maybe. You don't.
Not that it's a bad thing, because he just shouts in my ear quite loud.
You talking about shouting and you going at Ryan. That hypocrisy.
Yep.
Hypocrisy.
Yep.
He does
Oh,
shout though, Ryan. I love
he
Ryan.
does shout.
He does shout in your ear, doesn't he? See, everyone boo Bobby K.
Hang on. This is not. Hang on. I never got it. You had the opportunity, Bobby K. I said to you, "Do you want to get chicken?" Oh no. So you've only got you and Tom 81 have only got yourselves to blame.
Yeah. At least Tom's eaten Chit King before.
Yeah.
I'm fine with Tish. Oh, how bourgeois have you got to be, Matty? How bourgeois have you got to be?
Right, Matty K, Tom 81, Bobby K.
I'm going to put this.
There's a pattern here. Tom 81 is now Tom K. All the people with the K's don't have Chit King, and they're the problem.
How bourgeois do you have to be? I would prefer Tish, the most expensive restaurant on the planet, apparently, to Chit King. Not for me. How bourgeois do you have to be? Bourgeois Matty. So you call Tom 81 rich man Tom Matty, but you've gone like that. You've gone like that.
Right, on that note, I'm leaving the stream because I can't have anything more to do with this stream. Not the fact that I need to go and pick the kids up, but I'm just using it as an excuse. I've got no in it. And before you start calling bullshit, Bobby K, yeah? We had to meet Paddy. Well, that sounds like your problem, mate, because Chit King was open. Yeah? Took an Uber because you didn't wait for me. After the game, you wouldn't even give me time to get your game day scarf. What do you mean a game day scarf? You wanted to get a freaking half and half scarf. I'm calling you out, Bobby K. Half and half wanker. Yeah? And on that note, I bid everyone a fair dues and have a good and wonderful afternoon. But if you don't go to Chit King, you are in the mud.
How do you just before you go? How do you describe Chit King to someone?
You walk in, looks a bit rough. You think, what's their hygiene rating? Am I going to catch something? And then you just see this mountain of chicken just sat there, looking beautiful, and you just order whatever you want. And the moment you bite into it, it's like, I would almost say...
It's excellence at an affordable price.
I would almost say that it's, if you've not experienced your first experience with a girl, it's probably better than that.
That's a high rating.
It's very high.
Yeah. I call Chit King excellence at an affordable price.
Yep.
Because it just is. When it is chicken burger, chips and a drink, and it's a £5. Can't argue with that, can you, Nick?
No.
Can't argue with it.
You can't. But on that note,
what's a burger, and chips and a beer at Tottenham at 20 quid? See you, Nick.
Dry, cold, wanky chips in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, or over to Chit King, couple of boobs and some chips.
Bosh.
And a bosh.
See you later,
people. And Bobby K, I'll call you in a minute, you absolute fraud.
No. See you, Nick. Cheers, mate. Cheers for Nick for being on the show. There are 46 of you in the audience. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the Kauffie Company. We're trying to go on the march to 1,000 subscribers. We're finally going to try and seize our moment, as it was said in Coco. We're going to seize our moment and get to 1,000. But speaking of which, someone that is really on the march, we got my lovely Jessie. Thank you so much for becoming a member. You really didn't need to do that, Jessie, but thank you so much. All the support is amazing. And thank you so much, as always, Jessie. I've put the link in the chat a couple of times in the show. Oh, we've got another guest, Aki.
How are we doing, buddy? How are we doing? How is everyone in the chat? How are you? I'm sure I saw Nick at the beginning.
He was hit. He's gone. He booed Tom 81. Because Tom 81, he did a Levy. Tom 81 did a Levy. He said he said he was going to get Chit King 2 days in a row, and he didn't get either.
Standard to slip him.
Look how far we've fallen. But thank you so much, Jessie, for becoming a member, as always, being a member.
Oh,
really
the wonderful Jess. The wonderful.
I was eating chicken before most of you were even born. Yeah. I'm not allowed to. Yeah, but you didn't have to give us Tish in Belsize Park. You're
You know what?
comparing.
You're kind of right. I remember Levy saying, "You're lucky to have European football." Now Tom's saying he's having chicken before you were born. What's going on? This what have I walked into?
Yeah. Chit King is proper match food. It is.
Damn right.
Nick screaming with the Emma Goat topper. Love a good bit of chicken that is cooked under a heat lamp. Depends on who and with. I suppose bullshit.
Big up, Bobby.
Oh, it's
Big up, Bobby.
Weeky. Cheers for the membership, bud. Cheers for the membership. I wonder who got the membership. I don't. Actually, no, I can check because I've got the stream open. The membership went to Vindaloo. So if you did receive, please make sure you say thank you. And we got all the people in the chat acknowledging the final boss. That is Mr. Daigle. And we got Shemtang being a member for 4 months. What a top guy this is. What a top guy you are, Shemtang. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much for the 4-month membership. Morning, Brian. Daigle. It's Suki's birthday today, Brian.
Happy birthday, Mrs. K, Mama K. Lovely lady. I'm one of the lucky people that have the pleasure of seeing the Kang family on a regular basis, and you could not wish to meet.
I've stayed with the Kang family, and it's a wonderful day.
You did. You know what? The Kang household has been my spa for times, because when things have got hectic here, and I've just like, right, I've got to clear my head. The Kang Spa and Sweets opens its doors to me.
I like it.
Just honestly, one of the greatest families you could wish to meet. And talking of that, I would have been here earlier, but Ilana, who works in a complete same company as me, but completely different departments, just sent me a mammoth task to do. Because it wasn't for her group, it was for... So, none does she boss me about here. She's now in a different department.
Right.
That's been me today. That has been me this morning.
You're under the thumb.
I'm all for it. Listen, as I always say, if Ilana tells me what to do and something goes wrong, it's not my fault. That's why Ilana plans
it's sort
everything.
of like your relationship with We Are Tottenham TV as well. They ask you to jump, you say how high.
Yeah, for them, yeah, for them. But the good thing is, they would do it for us as well.
Yeah,
they would do it for us. And there's that video, isn't it, where they say if you have an argument with your wife, if you're both right, we're wrong. If I'm right and she's wrong, I'm wrong, and it always works out that way. But with Ben and Sim and me, it's mutual, or with us, shall I say? Ilana is completely the boss. Ilana is completely, and I'm all for it. Without that, listen, there's a famous line in My Big Fat Greek Wedding where it says the men like to think they're the head of the family, but it's the women who are the neck that make the head move. Spot on.
Well, it's just the women that actually get shit done.
Especially
God
Jewish
knows how she sticks with that bag.
That's a Clinton card. That's a Clinton special.
Yeah. What if Ilana is Levy in, then she's wrong?
Shit, no, she's not. She's thank God. She knows certain things. She's learned to say two things, or not to say two things. One is it's only a game, and the second of those two words, Maddie. She honestly, she knows. She knows not to say those two words in one after the other. Unless it's F in Levy, then it's totally allowed.
Yeah. My wife is Glaswegian. There's only one boss in art. Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep. Listen, the sooner we accept it, but this is the thing. This is what I do. I have this, that she is the boss, but if there's cock up, it's on the manager's fault.
Correct. You are officially Ange Postecoglou.
So no, but the thing is, obviously,
Are you playing your Cats Inverted?
Well, Chewie does do what the hell he wants.
Yes.
Chewie does do that. Chewie is definitely inverted.
Inverted full cats.
Ducky's a little
Inverted full cats.
I actually think Ducky at the moment is suffering with a bit of anxiety. He jumps at anything. He's such a scaredy cat at the moment. I don't know why all of a sudden. But yeah, Chewy is just he's the maverick player. He's the inverted, everything you want or don't want in a player.
Yeah.
Chewy is. He's versatile. He can play in all positions.
Yeah, he's like Spurs' front line.
If someone had told me today I was coming to this stream and within 5 minutes we're talking about is Chewy an inverted cat, I would have paid good money on the odds that wouldn't have happened. But this is the Kauffie Company.
Matty K with the 2-month membership is what we do, mate. Are you not entertained? No, I'm not entertained, Matty. No, I'm not. I was supposed to be doing this stream because of Nick. The stream's gone out the window, but it is funny.
I do have to say, Matty K, little bro Matty K, his gift game yesterday was incredible. That was so much fun.
It's hilarious.
Matty K, do you know what? Honestly, he really, really, really is a little bro of the family, isn't he? And he is. His gift game, we had a massive gift war for no apparent reason.
He's got 3 really bad influences though. You, me, and Roadman. It's the three worst people you could have as your big brothers in a community.
Yeah, but also the 3 worst, but also the 3 best for certain reasons. Yeah. So it, whichever way you look at it, but do you know what? I honestly, all the time in the world for that little man. Honestly, he is brand new on the circuit. Obviously, always been in the chat. Always been in the chat and found us from We Are Tottenham TV. But honestly, he is well and truly part of the family.
We've got to look after our little ones. We've got to look after them.
Damn right. You got to remember
that gift party was brilliant last night. It was hilarious.
It was, but I have to say the Matty K's the youth. We've got to wait 2 years for the diamond, and he'll be dictating everything.
No, he's only used when we've run out of bench players. That's when we'll use him. When everyone's injured, we won't use him.
No, could look at it that way.
We're going to play him at left back like Archie Gray, despite the fact he should be playing.
Oh, mate, have you heard the latest loan deal?
Oh, great! Someone's gone to Wealdstone.
Yeah, Luke Gunter, the keeper. Yeah. He's gone to. You want some?
You want some? I'll give it you.
You want some? So all eyes on the Wealdstone Raider.
He'll like him. What went on in the group yesterday had about 3,000 notifications.
Mate, do you know, honestly, my battery, Tom, at one point was at 45%. I looked at my phone and I was down to 12%. I was like, what the hell? Why is and I looked and the amount of messages and they were just gift wars. But like I said in the group yesterday, I think it was 2018, we were watching the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And there were about 7 of us in the group. 7 of us that wanted to watch the game, or a couple wanted to know the Rob. Yeah. We just created a little group for the Super Bowl, and then one of them ducked out because it was like 1-2 in the morning their time. And we said, you know what? Let's just play with this guy. Let's just see how many messages we can have in a group, and different ways we can write messages. So we started writing out words like if you write the word Ben, it was B enter E enter, and we're doing a whole. Yeah. The guy woke up to 9,000 messages. He literally I can't remember. I'll reach out to him. I can't remember if he kept his phone all night and saw 9,000, or if we killed his phone battery and then he turned it on and his WhatsApp just went. Oh man, it was hysterical. But that killed my battery yesterday.
Ooh.
There you go. He what's he doing? He's moonlighting.
Bloody roadman. He goes where he wants, the roadman. He goes where he wants. But I'm glad today he's cheered me up, because last night made me so. There were 2 things that made me happy last night. Firstly, was watching the streams I watched last night. I watched Jesse last night. I watched We Are Tottenham with Nick. I watched a bit of Savers, but I was more in and out. Some great streams last night, but last night, Aki, was shambolic.
Well, first of all, do you know what?
Really bad.
Tom, I'm glad you said you love a good gift war, because I'm sure they will. I have to say, obviously our group chat that we have, there is quite a few in there. But what I do love is, even when it gets a little bit spicy, it's never it's
No,
never
it's always a
personal or
good
whatever.
football chat, and we're gonna blame Perchy because I love blaming
Blame
Perchy.
Perchy and Eugene. Blame Perchy and Eugene.
Perchy and Eugene, I'm calling you out, Perchy and Eugene. Stop it.
It's always good fun. But you know what I did last
Always
night?
them two.
Last night I had a wicked night. I didn't watch any streams. I watched We Are Tottenham TV and did my bit on the fan show, as did you. Then I literally finished my day at work, and then the top program that I've been waiting for ages was released yesterday on Netflix. Was the second season of The Night Agent.
Yeah.
So Ilana and I sat down and watched 3 episodes of that and just chilled. And I had a completely Tottenham-free night. I had a completely Tottenham-free night, apart from when I had to retweet about the Nigel Benn and Eubank fight.
Yeah.
What brilliance to have a big fight that's got no title on the line as the highlight. Couldn't think of a better place to have it than the entertainment complex. And then this morning they
True. That's so true. Perch would blame Ange if he burnt his food, and Eugene wouldn't blame Ange if we got relegated and all our players were injured.
Yep, that mate. That's basically anyone that's not in the group chat. You've basically got the entire thing.
That's the entire group chat
in one message.
Even if Ange Postecoglou kicked Eugene's door down, stole his dinner from in front of him, and then ate all his Rice Krispies, he still wouldn't blame him.
Yeah, well, like I've said, you know what? Eugene has come, and listen, Eugene has a fair point that not enough blame has been put on the players because the players have been, but a lot of them have been knackered because of the manager. So it really is the chicken or the egg, isn't it? It really is a bit of the chicken or the egg. But yeah, like I said, yesterday was I after I posted about I woke up this morning to see even earlier than that, they announced that they're delighted that they had sold 40,000 tickets for the rugby upcoming. So
who's playing?
I don't give a monkeys. Probably Saracens.
Yeah, it's
probably Saracens. You just got to go on the Hotspur Stadium.
I'm looking.
That's all you got to do. You got to go on the Hotspur Stadium and see.
Events calendar. Doesn't even mention bloody football on the fucking Tottenham Hotspur Stadium website. It's okay. We've got Catfish in the Bottle Man. Twats.
I forgot about them.
I don't know. I'll
find it.
I was threatened with removal for saying Ange in because we won. Correct. I had 4 emails asking to buy tickets at Tottenham. Always true about Eugene, but it's all love, isn't it? It's all love in there. That's the way a group chat's got to be. It's what a great.
Do you know what? And I'm so happy. I mean, Rich C, who is an incredible human being, took some time out of the group because he had to focus on other things that he needed to do, and he wanted back in. And he honestly, he's been on a couple of streams. I speak to him regularly.
It's Saracens versus Harlequins. Saracens versus Harlequins.
There you go. Why worry about a North London derby or winning them or
good?
Or...
It's good. It's not Saracens versus Leicester Tigers because I'd have to go. I'd have to take Mickey.
When is it? When is it?
I'm not taking her to see the Harlequin.
No, but when is it?
22nd of March.
Oh damn it! I'm there if it was the 22nd of April. Damn. Yeah. But I believe I am there for the boxing. So hey.
Boxing protest.
Oh mate, oh, that's don't tempt me. No, not with what goes on the boxing. No, there'll be fights. There'll be, mate. I went years ago before I flew out to Canada to marry Ilana in 2014. I went to the Carl Gross versus Frost fight. I never, unless I go to Vegas, I never want to go to a boxing event in my life. Everyone's on the piss and the Charlie, and they think they're Rocky Balboa by 11 p.m. There's no separation whether you're a fan of this boxer or that boxer.
Yeah.
So then everyone, mate. Yeah, the fight, watching
the stairs that are at the Spurs Stadium.
Mate, I
You
went
could
to
run
the
up the
toilet.
stairs like Rocky Balboa.
Mate, I went to the toilet at Wembley. There were so many people in there doing powder. A person, a steward, literally walked in, and you'd think if that was a football, the police, he just went, "Nope, I'm not getting involved," and just walked out. That mate,
They don't have the policing, do they, Aki? They don't have the policing, they do it because there's such a
Yeah.
stigma on football fans. If a football fan even says a naughty word and they're bloody out of that stadium, you can do all sorts. It's madness. It's absolute madness.
Yeah.
Mental.
Yep. Yeah, but I actually booked my tickets, or Ilana and I booked our tickets a couple of days ago. So we fly Friday. We fly Friday, the 11th of April in the evening.
Yeah.
We arrive 9:35 in the morning on the 12th, and we're home until the 28th.
The toilets at Wembley would be a hell of a bad name.
They're
It
performing.
really is.
They'll probably be performing at the Hotspur Stadium soon.
It's a really terrible stadium, Wembley. It's really bad. It's when was that stadium finished? It was finished in 2007.
I can't even remember.
2000, because we were the first ever. We were the first ever final there. We were the first final there in 2008, 24th of February.
Yep, you're right.
I remember because I was there.
That was one of my final.
That stadium looks old already. It looks old already. That's how.
Paul Clark. Right. Right. So I'll tell you what happened to Sauna Corner. What a name that is, Clarky.
That's a game we've got to make on Tottenham.
So basically, what happened is I had my setup. I've moved it around for work, and this is my work computer that's in front of me now, because I've got the hardwire internet that I need. But also, when I start streaming at 5 o'clock in the morning or 7, Ilana's just in bed over here, and it was like, it ain't fair on her. It ain't fair. So I've got in. It's moved to the other room that you see me in now for Tottenham on Tour, or We Are Tottenham, in the spare room, where I can talk as loud as I want, do what I want, when I want. And yeah, I needed to be here for work. It's a lot easier. But Sauna Corner. Look, wait a minute. I'll just let me. Oh no, I was about to pick up my work computer camera and show you. I can just pick up my tablet there. Here's Sauna Corner. Just if you wanna. There you go. There you go. If you want to reminisce, Clarky, especially
reminisce.
There you go, the good old days.
That's the name of a show right there. The Sauna Corner.
Oh mate, I've decided once Transfer Buzzword Bingo finishes, and we had a new entry today in Very Concrete Talks. So that's a new one on the bingo card. I'm going to start playing a game which is
Why does Levy repossess the Sauna Corner and turn it into hotels as he repossesses Sauna?
I'm going to start a game called Guess Levy's Bonus.
Ooh.
That's going to be the new Tottenham on Tour and Twitter game. Guess the amount of Levy's bonus. And Ben, you and I need to have a chat over the weekend about getting these Levy out t-shirts.
Yeah.
Designed and whatever. We can have a little sit down and chat because they'll fly out. Because people have wanted them for ages. We've held back on them, but now we're not. But yeah, that's going to be the new game, people. So remember what he's delivered off the pitch compared to on the pitch. It won't take long for the on the pitch stuff. And we're going to play Guess the Levy bonus, like Pin the Tail on the Donkey.
If they get rid of Chip King, I'm gonna. Well, they're trying to redevelop that site. They're gonna hold on for a bit. I don't have Graham here at the moment because Graham knows more of the details because he knows the owners of Chip King very well. He's very good friends with them. So Graham would have more of the details than. But yeah, I would say it's more the council that are trying to get rid of. They're trying to sell the land around the stadium because they know it's worth a fortune now. It's worth a fortune because of the stadium. Put me down for a Levy out t-shirt as long as it does anything controversial that gets me banned from the stadium. No. If you wear that in the stadium, you will get banned. That is the problem.
Tell you what, I've worn my unique out t-shirt.
Oh really?
Yeah. When I was at the when we did the the Manchester United protest, and we did it outside before the Manchester United 2-2, I wore that proudly. You can wear it. They cannot bar you if it's got hashtag Levy Out, or we're gonna have words around it, or every single day is Levy Out day, or we even do one with hashtags like 24 for years they've been in charge, one for truck. It's all good. They can't unless you say Levy is a bald whatever. Go on like that. Then
as long as it's
then
not
it
a
can be
personal attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put me down for an Anjin shirt. Believe he will lead us to glory in 2184. Mark my words.
Mate, that's how many injuries we'll have next season if he stays till 2,184.
They want to take down the all comp around the area so everyone has to eat and drink inside the stadium. What, really? Oh, yeah, they do. They do. That's business. That's business. Would love a Levy out. Okay, interesting. I have to look this up.
Listen, the most important.
I tried to make a Redbubble store for Tottenham on tour, but it wouldn't let me do it. It said I was a bot, and it wouldn't let me open the site. And when I appealed the thing, it said no, I'm not allowed to make that account ever. Or if I make an account that's like it, it won't. I might try and send them an email and say, "Listen, guys, I'm a person," because I want to separate the two stores. I don't want. If you could make two stores in one account and I can separate it, that would be really, really good. But I don't understand. Maybe it's because I made the email and then immediately tried to make the account, but it's really weird. And wants to start an 11 on crutches. You could actually earn good money from making Levy out. You probably could, to be honest.
Trust me, listen, I can't wait to see this lady again in April.
That's great.
Honestly, I love that woman. Absolutely. Oh, she's oh mate, I love that. I just love. And talking of love, there he is, Mr. Colin Crossamano, who's been very quiet. I mean, obviously, we haven't put a lot of content out. And by the way, we'll say it near the end. I'll go into more detail, but there will be live Tottenham on tour content today at 6:15 p.m. UK time for 45 minutes. But it's always good to see Mr. Crossamano.
Yeah.
Always good.
Yeah, we need to make the way we want to do it is if we do the t-shirts, we don't want to have any responsibility about the printing. We just want to make the design and make a tiny bit off of it. Because at the end of the day, it's not for profit what we want to do. We want to get the message out. It's not about profit at all. It's not about profit at all. But it's just got to be easy.
Yep. Who's on it today, Matty K? Well, it's either gonna be just me or two debutants on the channel. My very dear friend Craig O'Sullivan.
Yeah.
And I might as well talk about it now. And a very dear friend of mine and fellow Levy Out regular protester, Andrew Rose. And this is solely. I'm not talking about the results, the performances.
Yeah.
Put it this way: the title of it is Spurs Are Finished.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be talking solely about the football club and like from when we did the training ground protests, where we were mocked and everything, and only a few of us. Then obviously where we are now, the businesses and the deals that have been done in January compared to the actual football, and just how it's blatantly obvious that this football club is now trolling us.
Yep. Well, Wayne Holland has been saying to that for us for 2.5 years.
Yep.
And if you are someone that is on the other side, we're all Tottenham fans. Although there are people in the community that say to people like me that I'm not a real Tottenham fan and I don't really support this football club. And I'm someone said I was a fair weather fan yesterday. People were fair weather fans.
Listen,
I'm 29. There's never been fair weather for Tottenham in my bloody life. It's all been choppy seas. Poor Matty Gusher, he doesn't know what fair weather is.
Ben, what you have to remember is, and I've learned this now. I don't respond to any of the comments on We Are Tottenham TV or anything because there's people that just either A, read the title, or B, I spoke. I wasn't all singing Mary Poppins supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, but I was like, players have played well, blah, positive in areas, but also talking about them. And it's like they didn't watch or they just want to say stuff and they look for a reaction. Then it's not real. There are people
Yeah.
that put comments in there on
Yeah.
We Are Tottenham and all other channels with made up
Yeah.
names or names with loads of numbers at the end. They're not real. They're bots. They're plants. They're
No, but
whatever.
there are actually people that go in the community as well. People that are regulars in the community, experts apparently. People that are Anjou are experts apparently, and they're not real fans, and they've never kicked a football in their life, and they don't understand football.
Oh, mate, listen, it's when they say these armchair supporters.
Yeah, armchair supporters.
No, but Ben, what I'm getting at is you're watching us.
Yeah.
We don't claim to be a manager. We don't claim to be anything apart from fanatical supporters that have a platform to talk about what they think is going on at their football club. It's when they're in the pub talking, what are they?
Yeah.
Pub Barstool fans, managers. It's the terminology they use. You have a platform to speak. I've got an idea. Just don't watch.
Yeah.
If you don't like what people have got to say, just don't
None
watch.
of them are at Elfsborg next Thursday, Brian. Ticket for Elfsborg. I'm there. I'm going to be there. Freezing cold. I'll be there.
Ben, that's the thing. Some of them will be. Some of them will be, but they just go on there, and then like Sav has done, like Stell's done, like other people have done, come on and talk. Oh, I'm at work, or I'm just popping out, or some other, or they go very, very quiet. It's just best to ignore. I'm so calm with it now.
Yeah.
But I just laugh at it. I mean, when me and Ben Daniel did the Solanke injury one last week, there was a person in the comments that literally put, if channels like this and you two didn't stop talking about them, maybe they wouldn't get injured. You're jinxing the players. How about playing? We all stop talking.
Brian.
No, not just us. They're saying. Then he went on that all supporters talking about it. We are jinxing this is what it's come to. Now, obviously, this is a wind up or whatever, but people are putting comments.
Need to meet up, Tweaky. I don't know where you're sitting, Tweak. You've got my phone number. Let's have a chat. Let's have a pint.
Well, we're all doing that April Nottingham Forest game. I won't be stepping foot in the Leafy Bowl, but I want to meet as many people before or after the game. And after the game, we'll obviously do our go out for a meal and everything. So we had a wicked day for the Ipswich minus the football. Hopefully we can have another wicked day with as many people meeting up, whether it be starting off at breakfast, then the Coach and Horses, and then after the Coach and Horses, and then on to there. The weather will be better. Who knows? It might not even be the Coach and Horses before. It might be a protest before.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Bobby's right. We have to stop jinxing the players.
Yeah.
It's all of our faults. We should just come on here. We should just come on here now and just sit in silence.
It's all your fault. You content creators should be more responsible and considerate, like myself and Kuva. But here's the thing, Brian. When I talk about injuries, a lot of these people say, you don't know anything about the medical team. What do you know? You're not a doctor. Funnily enough, I've had really bad health issues my entire life. Really bad health. So what I did, because I'm always very quite ill my entire life, ever since I was born, I looked up medical stuff. Whenever I go to a doctor, I speak to the doctor and I ask for the information. When my dad had his really bad chest infection, you remember it, Brian? I was speaking to the two paramedics that came in, and I was talking, even though it was 3 a.m, I could barely keep awake. And I was speaking to the paramedics. Is it this because of this? Is this medical? I speak to people, and I'm like a sponge for information. I love information. I'd like to be educated. Education is something that it is so brilliant. When you learn something, it feels so amazing. Learning stuff is brilliant. So I've learned about medicine because I know from someone that's got intestinal issues, when you've got intestinal issues, you usually get stuff like that. You get hypermobility. My knees go 7 centimeters. Your entire body. I went years ago to a thing called kinesiology. It's by Katie Rossi. who used to own the ice cream parlor. Amazing. Her husband used to own the ice cream parlor, but she used to do a study called kinesiology, and that is all about. It's a very Japanese and Asian influenced medicine, and it's all about how electrical currents control your body. So I learned about that. I learned about it.
Yep.
Because I read about it, because I like reading books for stuff like that. It really helps when you understand stuff. You don't need to be a doctor to know. You don't need to be a doctor to know if you've had a fucking hamstring injury for 6 weeks, you don't play against Chelsea 90 minutes your first came back. You don't fucking do it. You play 25, 30 minutes and then the manager hooks you off. And you okay, next game we play another 25 minutes. Then we increase it. You get match fit. Because there is a difference between match fitness and fitness. You can be fit, but you're not match fit. It's so obvious. You don't need to be a doctor or an expert or a medical degree or a PhD or a scientist to understand basic common sense.
Apparently you do now, Ben. You're talking absolute waffle. You're talking absolute nonsense. Morning, Juan.
Yeah.
Yep, comes out. We did jinx it. I mean, we did jinx it after the fact that it happened. We continued. We're probably to blame for Spence, Star, and has anyone else come down since then? Regulon.
Yeah.
That's all mine and Ben's fault. I take one for the team.
It's the story of COVID is the story of the coffee company, because I was working. I don't know. I've got my picture on the wall, but I'm not going to take it down. I remember this was the day. That was it was November. It was July 2019. August. It was August 2019 when the inklings of COVID came out. I was with my dad in Shoreditch, and because, let's face it, we're Jewish and Jews are massive hypochondriacs. Brian, you're another Jewish person. We're the biggest hypochondriacs on the planet. I was speaking with my dad. And he instantly said, this government's not going to take it seriously. Something is really going wrong here, and we're not taking this seriously. That was when we commissioned, we said, because people are getting ill and people are starting to die, this place, you see it all around it. This is the story. This place was commissioned on that very day. My dad said, I'm going to build you a coffee shop because I can see that it's going wrong already. You didn't need to be a medical degree to see that people were starting to die and no one was taking it seriously. I got on a train in November. It was a very cold November. It was a very cold winter, the year of COVID. It was a very, very cold winter. And I got on the train, and I, being a hypochondriac, opened the windows on the train. I opened the windows on the train, all of them, because I was like, I do not want to be in a closed space with people that I don't understand, that I don't know. So I opened all the window. I had about 200 people on that train screaming at me because I had the window open and it was cold.
Can I just say, I don't know how in God's name, this is what you do on the coffee company.
Yeah.
I really don't understand how we have gone from is my cat inverted
Yep.
to the outbreak of COVID.
Yeah. That's what we do here.
I don't even know. How do you even get there?
Because it's talking about medicine. So I learned about it. I saw what was happening and I adapted. I wish Ange Postecoglou would do that. I adapted my situation. Unfortunately, it means I've had to leave my old company and my shop no longer exists in Shoreditch, which makes me very, very sad. But now I've got something even bigger. I've got the coffee company. I've got the Tottenham on tour stuff. We've adapted. We've completely adapted the situation. And we've sort of come out better because we saw it coming. We saw it coming. And it's the story. That year of March 2020, and it is now going to be 5 years since we made the coffee company. March 2020 was the year the coffee company was founded. March the 13th, I believe. It was March the 13th.
There you go.
No, we're not going to do conspiracy theories. We're not going to do conspiracy theories, Lee. That's not for me. That's not for me.
There you go.
I got COVID from Tesco's. The shop will disease free, but unfortunately, I brought home a couple of carrots. And on the Kauffie Company is on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and it would really help me. If you've not subscribed before, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. I'm banging the drum, guys. I want 1,000 subscribers this year. I want it to happen. It's going to happen. I'm wishing it into existence. And my friends in the community and around, everyone from the Tottenham community to the Leeds community to Savers, to everyone that's involved, everyone I work with, we're going to do it. We're going to get 1,000 this year. I'm on the march. But on that note, it's actually time to end the show, Aki. We're going live in a bit.
We are. We're going live in, what did I say, 1:15. So what, 3 hours?
Yeah.
3 hours. We will be live. It will be only 45 minutes. It will be either myself with Craig and Rosie, or like I said, maybe just one of them. But we are there. We are going to try and get content out at least every Friday, whether it be live or pre-recorded. I'm going to try and get. We didn't look at StreamYard on my phone and why it was playing up, but we'll do that. Hopefully the reactions will be back. I'm going to try and get stuff from the Scotland Yard. There's always, listen, most of the time there's me and Bobby K there. Yeah. Bobby K looks one way where he normally sits. I look the other way. It's implausible to think that we actually can't get content or reactions to goals or anything like that. It does get taken over with celebrating and whatever. And we are the loudest table that drives all the songs and gets the whole pub singing. So it's been, me and Bobby need to up our game. Bobby does a lot more than me. I just completely forget. And when I do, once the song starts going, I go, oh, I must get this going. And by the time I sent my video, the song's died. Because we've been singing it for like a minute. But yes, we are live. Spurs are finished. Having a look at just how bad it's been the last few years on the field. With investment and players, we have invested just in the wrong players with the wrong manager. And we go from there.
Yeah. Awesome stuff, Aki. Awesome stuff. Thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Go and watch Tottenham on Tour stream later. I should put the link in for anyone that hasn't, but the majority of you have already subscribed to the channel anyway. Tottenham on Tour. But this is why my moderators should be doing that and not me, because my computer is really slow when it's streaming. Here we go. There is the link for Tottenham on Tour. Thank you so much for watching today's show. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take it away, Aki.
Yeah, everyone have a great weekend. Have a great Saturday anyway, because Spurs can't ruin it. And as always, Levy out.
And as always, if you're summer, what the cough is brewing. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, they seem impossible to score.